This is a review for the Crystal Lake RV Resort located in Naples, Florida. This is our site at the Crystal Lake RV Resort. This is a great resort, kind of between Bonita Springs and Naples area, off of Highway 75. So it makes it nice and conveniently located for Bonita Springs or for Naples. And you can see we have pavers on the site. Pretty much everybody has pavers or concrete, it looks like. And then we have water, 50 amp, and electric, so your typical items. There is a shed back there, so these sites are owned by owners. There's both RV spots, and then there are kind of smaller houses, kind of like mobile home type options. And so some are placed along the lake, the RV spots and the house spots are kind of interspersed along the lake. And then they have an outer ring of the places that kind of border just vegetation and preserve areas. You can see we really like this spot because we have this nice cul-de-sac right across from us, and it gives the kids somewhere to play. Our site number is 3012, and it also is along the lake. It's another reason why we chose this spot. You can see we have a nice open area where you can fit a picnic table. We actually are supposed to have a picnic table, so they're bringing us one and we just set up ours. In the meantime, we have our fire pit set up here. Don't know if they allow wood burning, but we usually just bring the gas, and we put our grill here. And then, like I said, the owners have a storage shed where they have some of their supplies and things that they want to leave here. And the whole resort is built around this 60-acre spot, and there's this large lake that's in the inside of it. So you do have alligators and stuff. You don't want to be walking along the lake shore. You need to be careful of things. And something's roaming over there. I can see out in the distance. I don't know what that was. There are tennis courts, bocce ball, pickle ball, shuffleboard, 2 pools, 2 clubhouse areas, lots of activities. There's a lot of people that are here for most of the year, and definitely kind of full-time residents. I think generally nobody's here, you know, all 12 months. It says like up to 10 months or something is what most of the owners are here for. And it's a nice location given that it's close to 75. We're probably about 30 minutes from the beach, so it's not super close to the ocean if you're just looking to spend most of your time on the beach, but there's not a ton of RV spots down here in this Naples area that are really on the water like that. So almost everybody is a little bit inland. And we'll show you more of the amenities. This is the larger of the 2 pools. This is the one that's located behind the main clubhouse. And for us and the location where we were staying, this was only about 10 units or 10 lot sites down the road from where our spot is. So we easily could walk over to this with our beach bag and have all of our pool towels and everything we needed. This is the pool space. You can see it's a very large pool, has a nice covered lanai screen, so you don't have to worry about bugs. Plenty of seating and tables. They were piping a little bit of music the first day that we came to the pool, but we haven't heard that since then, so I'm not sure what the situation is when they do have music and then don't. Actually, on this back wall, that building you're seeing is the clubhouse. So there's a big open area. It's Thanksgiving weekend, it's Saturday, it looks like it's kind of closed up today. I mean, you can go inside, there's restrooms in there, but there's nothing going on. There's also restrooms with a swim, shower, and changing area and stuff like that over there in the corner. You can see where the residents have their mailboxes. And then as I turn, on this end of the pool area, there are 2 spas. They're pretty warm. Definitely pretty warm. The pool also, I believe, is heated because the pool feels pretty warm as well. And then when you head out, this screen lanai area, you come out to the lake. And of course, you're not swimming in Florida lakes, as I've said on other videos, but they do have some boats here, some fishing boats and some kayaks. And I've seen somebody out once fishing on a little boat. Outdoor kind of gazebo set up for outdoor kitchen, and then you can see the shuffleboard in the distance there. And here's a view of us playing pickleball. So they do have multiple courts here, which is really nice. There's some places to sit down and even be a little bit more in the shade, or if you're just trying to rest between games and drink some water and hydrate. So you can see there's a nice big setup, and there was virtually nobody over here when we were playing. Now this is more when you first come in through the gate. This is kind of a walking tour of me heading over to the clubhouse. And so you can see you're going to have a loop where you're either heading to the right or to the left, depending on which way you're heading around the lake. The whole thing just makes a continuous loop eventually. But this main clubhouse area has a parking lot space. So if you're not that close to the pool, there's some parking here. The tennis courts are right there in front of that parking lot. And then the shuffleboard and stuff like that is over here. And you can see the little putting green area is right in front of me as we're walking over by the clubhouse. If you look across the street, this building is actually where registration is at. So when you first come in with your RV, you can pull around back there by the registration and get checked in, and you'll get your key card for the gate access. It's actually a sticker that's placed on the side of your window, and there's like a $25 charge to have that, but I've included that in the pricing that I'm giving you. And then this is a look inside the main clubhouse. So again, this was kind of around Thanksgiving weekend, and I don't know if it just wasn't that busy or we happened to not be here on the days when they had something going on, but there's obviously nothing going on this day inside of the clubhouse, but you can see there's plenty of space if they do have events where they can host those items. This is the storage area, kind of off to the side. There's places where there's garages for people that have ownership of some of the spots here. So there's either RV garages or normal size garages. And then there's also above ground parking for trailers and RVs and stuff like that. The trash is also located back here. You can leave your trash out and they'll come pick it up. But if you happen to miss the time, then you can bring it back here to drop it off yourself. And just to point out a few more logistical things, our price was $132 a night. That was for November, and that was a 7-night minimum at least. A lot of people are staying a full month or so. And then you can have any type of RV. Some of the spots are limited to Class A only, but you can have anything else around the park as long as it's over 25 feet. If it's over 10 years in age, you do have to send a photo to management ahead of time just to be sure that it's okay. And then at the end of this video, I just wanted to show you some of the things we enjoy doing down here. Tin City is a really fun place to visit if you have kids with you. It's down along the coast in Naples, but it has some more affordable shops compared to maybe like the downtown Naples area, which is beautiful also, and that's where we are here getting these photos. But it's fun to visit Tin City. Another place is to head up north of Fort Myers and head to the Thomas Edison and Ford houses and museums. And so Thomas Edison and both Henry Ford lived down here. They were buddies, so they had different houses, but you can visit both houses. You can see Edison's library and lab area, and you can see some of the Henry Ford original vehicles. So very cool experience.
Now there is no volume control. This is a sock. Oh. Ever hear a phrase, stuff the sock in it? Well, now you know where it came from.
And if you're here between Thanksgiving weekend and then all the way up through Christmas, I highly recommend coming back and doing the night lights for the holiday lights also. You'll also want to visit the Naples Pier while you're down here. They don't have it fully reopened since they did have some destruction with the hurricane, but part of it is open, and definitely the beach is still very usable right now and very cleaned up. I hope this video was useful for you in finding a family-friendly place to stay in the Naples area. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook at RV Homeschool. Thanks for watching.